that in my ministry right now, one of the biggest ways that we are imparting truth to kids and we're seeing fruit is through the use of really recognizing that it's important to be relevant, and the use of media. We have a video drama ministry in our children's department where we're addressing the needs that kids have now. And I think INCM and CPC really is kind of coming alongside us and providing breakouts and information to us on how to improve those areas and providing ways to network with other people who are doing that so that we can remain relevant to kids. Because I think if we're not relevant, it's really, really hard to impart God's truth. I think that the biggest thing for me has to do with just making connections with other people who are trying to do the same thing, who are kind of struggling with the same thing, so that, I know I'm not alone. I've always known God's with me. But every time I come here, I'm just reminded that there are other people who are passionate about what we're doing, so that if I have a dilemma or a problem or a question about, hey, how does this work, or hey, what's going to happen with that, I now have a list of people in my phone that I could just call at a moment's notice and have some great conversations about those things. So I guess for me, the number one thing that I take away are new connections. I think people who work with children, especially if they don't have a network, if they don't have a place to go, if they don't go to conferences and have places where they can gather information, you often feel kind of overwhelmed and alone. And I think one of the best things about coming here is not only are you refreshed by the awesome worship, which children's leaders don't often get to do, and not only are you refreshed by the great networking and the friends that you meet, but there are just moments throughout the whole time where God meets us here. He speaks to us through another person or a video, or even just in the exhibit hall through someone saying something, encouraging us. So I think for a person in ministry who's never been here, if they want to be refreshed and renewed and encouraged in what they're called to do, they should register right now.